What's going on, guys? I'm Primal Liquid and I've got a rather interesting video for you guys. Okay, so I'm posting gear guides, LP guides, all that sort of stuff. How about if I gave you a way to hit level 99 and get all the gear you need while AFK? You literally don't have to do anything. All you have to do is get to this one spot, set up your gambits in a particular way, and just sit back and watch your characters hit level 99, get God knows how much gil. And again, this is all while you're AFK, while you're out at work, while you're out at school, even while you're sleeping at night. So, how do you do it? Okay, well, this is actually really straightforward. So, first of all, you're going to want a time mage, simply due to the fact you need someone who can actually use the spell Break. The reason for this is Break will effectively kill a monster, and we're gonna use a little trick which basically makes this monster repeat a spawning loop. So, for Balthier, well, Balthier is my time mage. It doesn't matter really who you choose as a time mage, as long as you can actually use Break. Now, for the character that you're going to use Break with, you want to set your gambits up like this. So you want Foe, oh, that should be Foe Furthest. Okay, so Foe Furthest with Break, and then you want Foe Annie with Break, and then just to make sure you don't run out of MP, you want Self MP 10% charge. Or if you have Siphon, you could do Self MP 30% Siphon. Just generally something like that. It's just to make sure you don't run out of MP, and so you can keep casting Break over and over. And then, now you can do this with just one character, however, just for safety reasons and just to level 2 up at the same time, I'm doing it with 2. So I'm keeping my white mage out, which is Ash. And now for Ash, she's basically going to be healing, making sure no one dies, and removing poison. So what I've got her gambits as is Ally Any for Isuna. That way, if anyone gets poisoned, I can just get that off straight away. Ally HP 20% Cura. So what that does is, whenever somebody's health falls below 20%, Ash is just going to cast Cura, which, because Cura is an AoE heal, that'll actually heal both characters anyway. And then, again, just to make sure they don't run out of MP, I've got Self MP 10% charge. And as I said, that's just to make sure she doesn't run out of MP and I end up dying or anything like that. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So, if you're decently leveled, or you've got decent gear from trial mode or something like that, basically you're going to be taking 0 damage anyway. But there are a few things I'll just go over. Okay, so number 1 is you want to unequip your weapon, and for an offhand, make sure you use a shield. The reason for this is, it's going to basically give you higher evade, but not only that, the jellies can actually confuse you, so you don't want to go killing off your party or killing off the jellies by accident. So doing it this way, it basically lowers your damage as low as it can possibly be. Now, helm and armor really don't matter, you basically just want your highest defense stuff, just so you take less damage overall. And again, accessory isn't really all that important. I mean, I've got a bowline sash on simply to make my Balthier immune to confuse. That way, I'm not messing around. As soon as the jelly spawns, Balthier will cast Break. Now, you can equip the embroidered tippet, which will double any EXP earned. So you'll level up a bit quicker than that. And again, same with Ash, unarmed for weapon, any shield. I mean, right there I've got the leather shield, which is the worst shield in the game. Some good helm, armor, just to make sure that I'm taking as little damage as possible. And for Ash, I've got the embroidered tippet, which again doubles any EXP I get. Now, if you want to take this a step further and start earning a metric ton of gil, what you can do is, if your clan rank is high enough or you're far enough in trial mode, you can get an accessory called the Cat here HUD. Now what this does is this will convert all license points earned into gil. Now this is a rather interesting one. So what it basically does is it takes your level. So right here my Bosch is level 51. So the cat hero takes that level, times it by 5. So in this case that'd be 255. And then for every 1 LP I gain, I will get 255 gil. So that's for every 1 LP, 255 gil, but you can stack this. So I've got 1 on Fran as well, so that's an extra 250 gil per LP. So, you know, I mean, that's 500 gil per LP. If I get 2 LP from a mob, that's 1,000 gil, and so on. And I should have a third. Yep, there's the third on Pinello, which unfortunately she's only level 29, so that's only going to be about 120 years, something like that. I don't know. I'm recording this commentary live with the video, and I'm not going to do live math. I know just how badly that can go. But yeah, so right now with 3 cat heroes, I'm earning 650 gil total per break. And well, let's just take a look, shall we? Let's take a look at some base stats. So right, what I'm going to do is I've just noted down the time frame. So we've got 29:11 on the in-game clock, and we've got 190,483 gil. Now let's take a look at Balthior's EXP total. So right now he's on 314,181 EXP. And if we take a look at Ash, she's on 1,377,188 EXP. Okay, now how about we leave this for an hour? So in real live time, it's just coming up to 7 o'clock. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this video here for now, and then, well, for you guys it's just going to be an instant, but I'll come back in an hour and then we'll recheck these numbers, and so you guys can see just how how good this little method is. So I'll see. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, and straight off the bat, you can see I've gained nearly 400,000 gil, and about 15 levels for Balthior, 7 levels for Ash. So let's take a look at the EXP. So for Balf, he's gained about 344,000, and Ash, who had the Tippet for double EXP, gained about 680,000. Now, what I'll do, because I obviously wasn't very optimised on this, I did actually keep coming back to it and just double checking a few things, moving around, picking up some spoils, blah blah blah. This wasn't perfectly optimised, so it's definitely not what you can get if you just leave it to go itself for an hour. Now, basically, what I'll do is I'll throw some numbers on screen for you guys so you can see, you know, what you can expect for just leveling 1 character, leveling 2 characters, leveling 3 characters, whether you want to do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 5 hours, 8 hours, you know, wherever. You'll see all the numbers on the screen right there on the side. I haven't decided where I'm going to put them yet, but anyway, so one thing I want to explain, Jess, how do you do this method? Okay, so really straightforward. Basically, I've already explained the bulk of it, but where do you do it? So basically, you go to the Heian Mines, which is just off the Osmone Plain. Now, you will come here for a story reason. Once you're in the mines, you'll basically come to like a little intersection here. Now, in this intersection, there's going to be a small little lever right here, which you can turn. The gate switchboard. Now, basically, when you press that, there's a chance that these jellies will keep spawning. And because we're using break on them, it sort of just locks them into where, as long as we don't kill them, they'll just keep respawning indefinitely. I mean, you can leave this on overnight, just grind away to your heart's content. However, there is a rare game mob that spawns here called Malt. However, if you do this as soon as you get to Heian Mines, you don't have to worry about him, because he will not spawn until after you've been to the Fon Coast, which is an area later on in the game. But yeah, guys, that's how you can AFK your way up to level 99 and get all the gil in the world. Now, I hope this video helped you guys. If you enjoyed it, then please hit that like button. And as always,